Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Akram bin Zulkifli. My student ID is 2023165293. Do you all know what does culture appreciation means and that we can actually apply it in our mobile gaming industry? So for today's speech, I'll be talking about culture appreciation in mobile gaming industry. Culture appreciation is a way of honoring another culture through exploration and seeking understanding of the culture, tradition, and belief. Culture is one of the many subjects that is easily forgotten and it is too boring to learn. To prove my research, I'll be using a game that was released around 2 years ago, which is Genshin Impact, as my reference. Having gaming as my hobby, I have always been criticized by the elders, saying that it is a waste of time playing games. But did they know that this game actually taught me about the culture that I would never interested in? So now let's take a look at the first point that I will be presenting to you guys. The first point I'll be using is the character design. I'll be explaining about three characters from the game, which is Mika, Yunjin, and also Kamisato Ayaka. So for the first character, Mika. Mika was born in a country named Mondstadt. Is a kingdom that was referred by German as a part of a Western country. And now, if we take a look at the picture, we can see that Mika wore a clothing that was based over Western clothing such as shorts, leather jacket, and boots. Besides that, Mika also have a very known trait among Western people, that is a blonde hair and a blue eyes. Now let's move on to the second character, that is Yunjin. Yunjin is a character from Liyue. And as far as what I can say, Liyue is a country that was referred by the country China. And Yunjin is a very unique character as she was portrayed as a Chinese opera singer. Even in her makeup, we can see that it used a bit of the elements that comes from the Chinese opera. And then, if you guys have a chance to play the game, you guys also can enjoy a performance of Chinese opera sang by the character. Besides that, one of the elements that comes from the China that we can see in the character is the red knot of Penchang. Every character from Liyue can be seen wearing those knots, and I was very amazed and interested when I see those. And now for the last character, Kamisato Ayaka. As the name suggests, Kamisato Ayaka is from the kingdom that was very heavily influenced by Japanese, which is Inazuma. And now, Kamisato Ayaka comes from a very high-ranked samurai family. That is why in the game, they kept her name in full sentence, which is Kamisato is her family name and Ayaka is her name. In the old tradition of samurai, only the people that is born as a samurai can bear their full name. And now, the last element from Kamisato Ayaka is her clothing. Her hairpiece can be seen to wear a shape like a kabuto, which is a helmet samurai, and also her clothing can be seen to be pleated with a samurai armor. Now, you guys can see from my explanation that all these three characters have implemented a culture from three different countries. And as the games flow, they will be presenting another four country. So I can wait to see the more culture to be learned from the game. Now, for the conclusion, gaming is not only for playing, but it is also one of the medium that can be used to learn.